So it's kind of funny how we're kind of on the same wavelength. But right now, it's my privilege and pleasure to introduce Greg Green to our organization. As we announced in June, we're transitioning to Greg serving ATS in the role of Executive Director. Greg will be responsible for many of the day-to-day operations as well as the new endeavors for our organization. Greg is a Mount Pleasant native who began his educational career at Michigan State, but finished his undergrad at Central Michigan University. He has a master's degree from Saginaw Valley. He's worked as a special education teacher, athletic director, assistant principal, and superintendent for Clintondale schools. He put Clintondale on the map, so to speak, with the creation of the flipped classroom, which has been replicated nationally as well as internationally. We are now 2 months into this transition, and speaking for the executive board, we are very pleased with how things are going. We have a long-time connection with Greg because of our past relationship with Clintondale, and he understands our mission of wanting to help students succeed. I witnessed our managers connecting with him right away, and we appreciate their responsiveness during this transition. He has a love and a passion for what he does. He works hard around the clock to get the job done or look for better ways to do the job. He's creative, but he's been digging into the details too. He's consistent and works hard to help others to do the same. He's a good listener and a problem solver. He gets our culture and understands our goal of working toward diversity, equity, and inclusion. He really gets us. He really understands what we're all about. Although he's not an owner of the business, he has a strong sense of ownership and the desire to meet the wishes of the owners of ATS, which we've been sharing with him. And he's a hopeful person. He reminds me of Mr. Weaver in that he has the same philosophy that you have to build on where you've been. You can't go back and change the past. You have to keep moving forward and have hope and optimism for each new day. We are committed to our students' success, and we look forward to the ways that Greg will be a part of helping our students and staff succeed. With that, I'd like to welcome Greg Green to the podium.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great honor and privilege to be here, certainly. You know, I was retired. I was retired, sitting in my comfy chair, you know, and then it was a nice life. But there was, you know, and honestly, there was just one really opportunity that came along, and you know, and I said, this is exactly what I want. And this is exactly the family that I'd like to do it with. And so I would just like to thank the entire Weaver family, you know, for all they do. It's, you know, the wonderful opportunity to work with so many incredible people. And I think that, you know, we need to really acknowledge the Weaver family and all the efforts that they've made for over 64 years, right? And in education and dealing with students that really need an opportunity. You know, oftentimes in education, the round pegs and round holes oftentimes do the best, but we know as educators that there's a lot of square pegs to meet our out. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to congratulate them and thank them so much, and we give them a round of applause. All of the work, all of the effort, and to not only our students, but to us as families as well. We use them to help support our families. And so that commitment is tremendous. You know, it's a great pleasure. I have a profound sense of inspiration. I stand here before you today, you know, to embark on an incredible journey together. This is a journey not only for me, but for you. And today we gather not to just celebrate our achievements, but also to ignite the flame of possibility that resides in all of us. This flame, my friends, is a spirit of opportunity. And the opportunity is a gift that often presents itself and is disguised as a challenge. And it knocks on the door of our lives, testing our resolve, pushing ourselves to step outside our comfort zones. And it's up to us to recognize and seize and transform it into something extraordinary. And that's what we'd like to do. We'd like to take the organization for where it is today and make it simply extraordinary, as it has been and will be and continue to be. So let's take it to the new heights that we all know that we want to take it. But seizing the opportunity is not enough. We must commit ourselves wholeheartedly to pursuit of our goals. Commitment is the unwavering dedication that fuels our action, allowing us to persevere in the face of adversity. It is the relentless pursuit of excellence, refusing to settle for mediocrity. It's the commitment that what sets us apart and propels us for success. Yet the commitment is still not enough. We also must believe in ourselves and our team and the power of dreams. Belief is the cornerstone upon which greatness is built. It's really the unshakable faith. When things get tough, do we believe in ourselves and do we believe in the brother across the way? Right? And so what we want to do is we want to have that unwavering belief in ourselves and others. And I think that we do in this organization. And that's what's most attractive. Now, we work in situations that aren't always easy. And I've noticed that in the last 8 weeks, there's some challenges. What's been consistent is the belief that we have in ourselves and others, especially those in our organization and in our partners. And I think that, we all have the same goal, as we want student success. And student success doesn't always look the same. But I can tell you that that's our cornerstone. And a belief in, my friends, is the door that opens up the possibilities. Because without belief, then we have no possibilities at all. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe that you can achieve greatness. For it is through belief that we unlock the potential in all of us. And as we unite in that dream, something magical happens. We become the unbreakable, like the bundle of sticks that we found on the table back there. One stick oftentimes can be broken. But when we stick together, we're all united. And we have belief, we have opportunity, and we have commitment. There's a glue in between those sticks. And we make a bundle of sticks that cannot be broken. And it's that bond that we have, and the commitment that we have, and the belief that we have. The strength that we have together rather than just a single stick out. We have the opportunity to do something remarkable here. We have the right partners, we have the right people, we have an amazing staff. Mr. Weaver is right on. I had a staff of others that I led as well. My career as superintendent, career as principal. I can tell you, you are an amazing staff. I've only met you for the last 8 weeks, but I can tell you the commitment. I tell the Weaver family all the time, you have a wonderful staff. An amazing staff that's committed to working so hard and moving in the same direction. It's really, really unique and it's special. And I'm just glad that I can be part of that. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. It's not about me, it's about you. It's about how do we make you successful. Because if you're successful, then we're all successful as a leadership group. It's not about the title. It's about the work that we have to do together and the belief that our work makes a difference. And I can tell you from the other side, as superintendent who worked with ATS for a number of years, it made a huge difference. Huge difference for some kids. You changed their life. You changed their family's trajectory. It was amazing. And you know what? That's the kind of organization that I want to be. I want to be part of an organization that changes lives, has people that believe in changing lives, and takes on the challenge that not everybody takes on. And so I'm happy to stand here and represent ATS. I'm happy to represent those students that need our assistance and our help. And I want to thank those that are taking the time to be online with us today. I'd like to thank all those who came today. Right, and partake in our dinner and our luncheon today. Especially like to thank our partners so much for introducing themselves, and it's been a great conversation. And I look forward to building this company together to new heights, right? And so I'm just proud and honored to be part of this group of people that are so dedicated, so distinguished, amazing, amazing. And, you know, Weaver family, thank you so much for bestowing this opportunity for me. You know, it's, you don't get this opportunity only a few times in your life. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to continue to make a difference in that. So thank you so much. Well, Melissa, thank you so much. You did a great job. Great job.
Thank you, Gregory. We're so lucky that you joined our organization. So a big round of applause for Gregory. Just as we are wrapping up today, I do want to say a few words of gratitude. I'm so lucky to work with such a great team of people. And I just have a few words of thank you I want to say for helping me put this on today. First, my online hosts, Elliot Lonsdale and Jason Zielinski. They were awesome to take on the challenge, and I'm so thankful that they did that for me this year. So thank you, Elliot and Jason, for doing that. And then I want to also thank for the beautiful centerpieces. Chris DeBoer put those together, and aren't they beautiful? Just touch it up and think about it. If you would like to take one home today, and today is August 25th, so whoever your table has the closest birthday to August 25th wins the centerpiece. Also, if Chris wants the centerpiece, she also wins one just because she is awesome. I'd also like to thank, I had some awesome helpers at the office yesterday, Stephanie and Star and Jerry Gordon. They labeled everything, they printed stuff, they were so awesome, they just made me so happy. They did great. Those pieces are yours to take home to remind you of the event today, so those are for you to take. Who else am I forgetting? Mark Chantel brought everything here because I couldn't bring everything. Always there. Chad, my son, keeps me saying, and he is here today. If you remember Chad, he's here. You have to get all the things ready today. And then, of course, my partner in crime, Rochelle. So very thankful. If I forgot somebody, I'm sorry, but those are the, I couldn't do the event without all those people today. So it was a really great team effort. I do want to introduce our book. We are all reading a book this year. It's called Stick Together. It's by John Gordon. You know I love John Gordon. If you've been around me enough, you've probably read 1,000 of John Gordon's books. Raise your hand if you read a book by John Gordon. Yes. Raise your hand if you loved it. So you're going to love Stick Together. Now you know why we have all these sticks. And those words are from the book. So that's why you are learning those words from Stick Together. So before you leave today, you are going to get a copy of the book. It's at the back table. So you're all going to read this book, and it's going to be our theme for the year, Stick Together as a team. So I'm really excited about it. We're going to do lots of different activities. And then make sure you, if you did not sign in, make sure you sign in at the table at the front, right outside the door. So if you didn't sign in, make sure you did, so we know you got a book. And then live stream, your book will be mailed to you. So don't worry, you're getting a book. We will mail them next week. Just give us a minute, please. It's for a little while. Anything else for sure? Okay. All right, but I'm so glad that you all came today. I'm so glad you logged in if you're on Zoom. And I want to make sure I thank the Weavers for letting me do another crazy thing.